Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Financial Express newspaper headlines. So, first of Accenture to cut 19,000 jobs, cut projections. Next, long-term capital gains in debt mutual funds set to go. Next, bond flat T-bill and lower. Next, shortly after Adani, Hindenburg shorts Jack Dorsey's firm block. Next, then I comes to page number 2 in economy section that Siddharth Mohanty tipped to be new ILIC chairman. Next, Uday sets joint hands for R&D. Next, former Russian unit commits for LNG cargoes. Next, House panel unhappy with Lokpal work. Next, Parliament mood likely toward for GST appellate tribunal. Next, Lok Sabha approves rupees 45 trillion budget without debate. Next, India expects record exports of $32 billion to UAE this year. Next, those earnings a little over rupees 7 lakh may get tax relief. Next, financial minister to meet PSB chief tomorrow. Next, House panel asks MCA to fill vacancies in SFIO. Next, Tamil Nadu House bans online gambling. Next, on page number 3 in economy section that second G20 group to debate global macro issues CAE. Next, Modi surname remarks Rahul convicted in defamation case. Next, TMC MPs seek Adani's arrest. Next, government no rise in hospitalization or death due to COVID. On page number 4 in companies section under that Tata mulls $2 billion NU investment. Next, Udan to expand FMCG reach to 10,000 small towns villages. Next, rural demand to start picking up, says ITC Puri. Next, future retail insolvency creditors seek fresh bid. Next, Honda to hike Aways prices up to rupees 12,000. Next, Jio BP EV charging points at Pirmal projects. Next, next, Kalpatru bags orders worth rupees 2,477 crore rupees. Next, Ather Industries to set up plants in Gujarat. Next, Mars Wrigley, India had to lead Asian business. Next, Kadar investment in BTS investment one gets CCI nude. Next, Chalet hotels acquire city room Kandala resort. Next, domestic handset maker struggle to meet PLI targets. Next, Grover's new venture is a fantasy cricket platform. Next, Kiran Mazumdar Shaw retires from Infosys board. Next, in Indigo to expand fleet to 350 aircraft by FY24 end. Next, sister moves High Court against Baba Kalyani group firms. Next, on page number 6 in company section that Vedanta board to consider fifth interim dividend. Next, uneven growth of auto tractor segment likely in next fiscal. Next, Maruti to hike prices to pass on input cost pressure. Next, Mercedes Benz to drive in 4 new EVs. Next, ONDC expands into mobility on board's auto booking app. On page number 7 in international sector under section under that, Apple to splash $1 billion a year on films to break into cinemas. Next, firm may bid for football streaming rights. Next, central bank continue to rate hikes amid banking turmoil. Next, US weekly jobless claims tick down. Next, Toshiba accept $15 billion buyout offer from JIP. Next, Ford sees $3 billion pre-tax loss in its EV business. Next, Japan Airlines Boeing reached deal for 21 jets. Next, Chinese firms to invest in Swiss economic zone. Next, Pakistan works on fuel pricing scheme despite IMF concern. Next, on collision course. Next, US bank failures not like Credit Suisse crisis. Citigroup CEO. Next, BOFA UBS trim forecast for Fed funds rate. Next, FDIC delays bid deadline for EV SVB. On page number 18, opinion section of that, over to the RBI. Next, MCLR lending high at PSB. Next, no real gains. Next, taking tax complaints forward. On page number 9 in bandwagon section, that the case of vanished brands. Next, the in the next tips music signed new deal with Jio Sawan. Next, Ankur Saravigi, senior VP of Faster Checkout. Next, Mars Wrigley gets new general manager Asia. Next, Godrej Vikroli Kushina launches web series. Next, on personal finance section, that how you can resolve disputes. Next, guaranteed income plans. Check out the fine print. Next, on page number 10 in market section, under that, RBI to hold 5-day rupees 75,000 crore VRR auction today. Next, Canara Bank sells Russia JV stake to SBI. Next, Uday Shiv Kumar Infra IPS subscribed 30.63 multiply. Next, government seeks data of PSB bonds portfolios amid global turmoil. Next, HAL offer for sale oversubscribed on day one. Stock slip. Next, Adani Power under short term ASM again. Next, SEBI gives KYC complaints again relief to investors holding physical shares. Next, e-wallet for investing in mutual funds should be KYC complaint SAB. Next, China stocks stand tall amid global rout. Next, once certain Fed now dithering on next step. On page number 12 in market section of that, Sensex falls 290 points to close below 58,000 level. Next, South Indian Bank script a turnaround. Next, ICRA revives outlook on infra NBFC to positive from stable. Next, Fetch rating affirm BBB rating on Adani ports. On page number 13 in companies section of that, Adani Power sells 100% equity in subsidiary. Next, Nextra data aims at enterprise consumer base of 1000. Next, L&T sign pact with French firm for green hydrogen technology. On page number 14 in backpage section, that Ajay Banga on India visit to meet PM. Next, DG claim platform for insurance disbursal. Next, Pesky calls Tri Telcos to meet on March 27. Next, US provides visa relief to job seeker. Next, the cost of gas pricing reform. Next, a celebration of women entrepreneurs. Next, UNESCO highlights Asia Water Whoops. Next, 78% workers want to return to office to socialize report. Next, SEBI acts against social media. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.